It has increasingly become the sled of choice for many, a crossover that handles both trails and off-trail powder play. Polaris has made some big changes to its switchback for 2008.
Most crossover sleds are sold from the Midwest and East. Most of them are used on trail, and what they're looking for is a more performance-oriented skid, and a coupled rear suspension is what they're looking for, especially when they get into the little bit rougher trails. And so we've moved to a 136 coupled rear suspension, so it's a little bit shorter, it's a little bit more nimble. We've also incorporated the raw hybrid chassis. So what that means is the raw RMK chassis that has the coolant flowing through the tunnel and adds torsional rigidity. We've incorporated that onto our switchback models. That's allowed us to remove the radiator up front for a more balanced wet weight, significantly improved cooling, especially in high ambient and low running conditions. And the raw hybrid chassis also incorporates evacuation holes for snow and ice, as well as traction. The other key benefit is with the coolant running through the extrusions along the tunnel, it eliminates all snow and ice buildup under the tunnel, which can accumulate up to 20 to 40 pounds hanging with you under the tunnel. Significantly better on-trail and off-trail performance in the switchback of 2008.
If you haven't sampled the benefits of the crossover category and enjoy a little off-piste play, it's worth trying. The sun may have been out, but the temperatures were plummeting into the -20s as thousands of fans flocked to the center of the snowmobile universe, Eagle River, Wisconsin, for the 45th annual AMSOIL World Championship Snowmobile Derby.
No, just like both the oval and the Snowcross, and also some great entertainment in the nightlife around here.
Well, we're hardcore race fans. We've been coming here since 1969. Never missed a year, and we just can't stay away from the place.
I started coming here in 1979, and I wouldn't miss it. As long as I can be here, I'll be here. Some family friends brought me here when I was a little kid, and just love coming here.
It's just such a good event, and they always have good people and good turnout here, and it's just they've got a good program, and it's 45 years, so it's going out really good for them.
We like to support the Decker family. Obviously, this is a labor of love for a lot of people. There are a lot of volunteers. We really like to be a participant. We like to meet with our friends and associates from both the OEMs and our good friends at Parts Unlimited and others. So for us, it's a chance to see a lot of people very quickly in a very concentrated environment. This is Mecca for us. My company is all about performance, and this is the ultimate test.
Well, this event's very important for Camoplast for a couple different reasons. One is it's a great venue to attend, to interact with spectators who, in an event like this, are snowmobilers, and we want to interact with the snowmobilers, understand how they feel about our product on their snowmobiles. Also, it gives us a good chance to meet some of the racers that we're sponsoring. Camoplast is a big sponsor in oval racing, snowcross racing, and this gives us a chance to kind of go through the pit area, meet the racers, talk with them, understand how the product's working for them, and then we also get information back from the racers on that we can go back and give it to our engineers to for further development.
This is the biggest winter event there is, and when somebody comes and they got something new that they want to show the fans, we want to get it out in front of them and let the fans see new technology and new things that are out. This year we had dune buggies with spikes. I guess they're racing go-karts with spikes in the tires now. So just trying to throw some stuff out there and make it different, so when you come here, there's something new every year.
It's one of the greatest events throughout the year that we come to, and we get to put our four-stroke snowmobiles in front of a lot of enthusiasts, and just a really great event.
This is the biggest snowmobile event in the world that takes place in the winter months here. And Eagle River, of course, being the snowmobiling capital of the world, I mean, this is the place to be in January. There's no doubt about it.
It's great to see how it's grown. Back in the early days, we stood outside and froze our buns off and had our fur hats on, and now we got these luxurious suites, and our dealers can come in and participate in the action. It's great to have great oval racing and snowcross racing here. The little kids are always fun to see too.
If you're going to invest in a high horsepower sled, then don't make the mistake of skimping and getting a trail performance belt. Without the right belt grabbing your clutches, your sled's performance and reliability will be compromised.
Performance is a major issue, which performance and efficiency usually go hand in hand. You're transferring more power, which in turn can equate to better performance and better fuel economy. That's the main link between your clutches and your track. If you lose efficiencies there, it tends to be exponential by the time it gets down to the track.
Leave the penny pinching for extra toppings on your burger. The right belt for your machine delivers the performance you paid for and helps make every trip a round trip. And remember, always carry a spare. No one wants to be towed in. Coming up next, our STV guest testers sample a 2009 Ski-Doo 2-upper.